Good afternoon, everyone. So today I wanted to kind of share with you guys a few silly things that I have that are kind of a follow-up to a previous video that I did, where I shared my Garbage Pail Kids collection from the 80s and the ones that I have that I collected as an adult. If you haven't seen that video and you're a fan of these kind of goofy things, I definitely recommend finding that. We'll put a link in the description, and if I can figure it out, I can put one at the end of this video, like a little button thing or something. But anyway, Patrick actually bought these for me the other day, and they're really, really neat. And like this whole set came in a box. It's all new. Let's see. Yeah, these are 2020. So Garbage Pail Kids Late to School exclusive cards inside. So there's 5 individual packs in here. So all in all, it's probably a pretty good deal for Garbage Pail Kids. But I like the little schoolhouse box that they come in. All new art. You can see this is actually one of the characters inside. It has a neat little flip top open. Now I've already opened these. And I guess I kind of left the trash in there. I didn't necessarily mean to do that, but I did. And I guess because I have it, I can show you guys the packaging. Pretty cute. They're all that way. So yeah, I'm not sure why I shoved that all in there. Probably to keep these from falling around too much. But here are all of the cards that I got, and I thought we could go through them. So you've got Hot Scott. Enlightened Delisle. Weird Wendy. Do you remember in school it'd be like the most popular or best dressed and all that stuff? She got most goth. So let me actually go back and look. Most enlightened. That was Enlightened Delisle. Hot Scott. Class Hottie. Monkey Barb. Oh, these are cool, yeah. Report card. Monkeys around too much. Very evolved student swings into action. I like this one. Doug ate my homework. This one has a part of the puzzle on the back. Telling Liza. Part of the puzzle. Hopscotch. And another part of the puzzle. These have like a different border. It's kind of like that composition notebook feel. Fail down. Oh, he has a report card. Always in the negative. Scored absolutely 0 on the final and tripped over the finish line. F. Roped Rick. That's gross. Report card. Grades are on the ropes. Needs to be roped in. Club me to the top of the class. Blue Ribbon Randy. Volcano Head. Let's see. Math. Bursts out of his seat. Science has a lava learning. And Phys ed, explosive physicality. Level Levi. He's got a piece of puzzle. Lunch packing Pam. And she has the checklist, which there are a lot in this series that I, didn't get from just getting this one pack. But most of the ones I got were from, because, there's always series A and B. This is just B. So this is all of them in just B. So there's 100 in this. And that means there's 200 total. That's a lot. Experimenting Xavier. Experimenting Xavier. Oh, let's look at the back. There's a report card. Math. Tried to mix quadratic formulas. Light years ahead of the class. Electrolyte. Wait. Glider Glenn. Sky's the limit. His head in the clouds. Passed with flying colors. Been chewed. I do think that a long time ago these came with gum. The old ones did. Vanna Halen. So I guess she's like the teacher everyone wants. Oh, that's what the puzzle will look like. That looks cool. Number 2s too. They're so funny. Part of the puzzle, but I think this is a different puzzle because this is Series A. So I guess A and B had different puzzles. Read a book. New Math for Simple Minds. Part of the puzzle, yeah, A. Pass it one. Restroom Rocco. Report card. Comprehensive fraction of the work. Constantly have to keep an eye on him. Always under the bleachers. Saul Nighter. A real quick study. Passed the litmus test. Showed up last minute. Oh, failed out again. Nervous Neil. And this is the checklist for A. So that's good. So I have the checklist for A and for B, so I can kind of know what I'm missing there. Confiscate Ted. Another checklist. Kitchen Aziz. And I guess that's also part of the puzzle. Maybe the middle piece of that other puzzle. This is A. No, this is B. I don't know. Picture Day J. This must be yet another puzzle because this is the picture from the box, but yeah, I guess they had several puzzles in these. I guess with 200 of them, you'd have plenty to do. So this was also on the box. And I can't remember his other name, but he had a really cool other name too. 50-50 Finn. Half nerd, half jock. So, very diverse student. Twice as smart as everyone else. Half-hearted effort. Embarrassed Harris. puzzle piece. Believably, I roll. Judges book by their covers. Should transfer to School of Hard Knocks. Punchy student. Copycat. Suspiciously good test grades. Never prospers. Should be tested for PDS. I don't know what that means. Brad influence. He's wearing like a Minecraft t-shirt. A bit odd. Under a lot of pressure. Least valuable player. This is funny. Yearbooker. School was garbage. Checklist. Ulysses. Uniform. Very at ease student, marches through to his own drum, always at attention. Messy Marvin. How to brush with attention, draws a blank on test, slower than watching paint dry. Dissection. Gusty kid, please stop eating the frogs. All-star jumper. Glittery Glinda. Brightens up the room. Crafty student. Sparkling addition to the class. Geography. That one's cool. Down-to-earth student. Out of this world. Well-rounded. That one's a repeat. As is this one. Old Gloria. It's got all the like little gold star stickers stuck to her face. Flagged for good behavior, a national treasure. Cross country team captain. Patty paste. Did you ever do that? Like you take the glue and you put it all over your hands and then you peel it off. Glued to her work, adheres to all the rules, really sticks with it. Monty Hall. goes off on too many tangents, does things by the book, issues too many yellow cards. And Sawdusty. We all know what that was used for in school. Pretty gross. And it had a piece of another puzzle on the back. So I just kind of wanted to show you my latest addition to the collection I had showed you previously. But I also kind of wanted to show you this other thing that I didn't know existed that's really pretty neat. I don't know if you guys knew this, but you can actually I got art supply in there with it. But you guys could actually still, like, the Tops company, not only are they still making these, but they make special edition Garbage Pail Kids and other collectible cards. So I guess you're all familiar with the Tiger King series that was on Netflix. It's kind of old news now, but you know, we watched that right when it came out. But someone had showed me that the Tops company, and I ordered these from the Tops TOPPS website, had Garbage Pail Kids Tiger King editions, and these are a special limited edition. I think they were limited edition. They were a special purchase. They had this was the first set that they made. They actually have made an additional set that I did not purchase because, you know, I really try to curb my collecting, but when I saw these I was like, oh my gosh, I need to have these. So they come with 5 designs, each with their different names, and the back of them is all the same. Garbage Pail Kid Exotic. So first we have Joe Chaotic. Look at this super fat tiger, and I think his little got a bumper sticker. It says Joe Chaotic for president. And you can see he's got his wild shirt on, and let's see, get some better lighting in here, and maybe you can see his face piercings and some expired meat. It says expired on there, because if you watch the show, that's kind of one of the sort of awful things that they did. And this one is Schmo Exotic. So that was the B name for that one. It's really funny. I mean, you've hit the big time when like Mad Magazine or Garbage Pail Kids like start spoofing you. So here we have Jet and James. James was just one of the people in the show that they did some bad business with, I guess you could say. And there was talk of lemurs and all this kind of stuff. And there was a scene where he was talking about or was riding jet skis. So they kind of made this funny little parody with him. And Gangsta Garrettson. That's his alter name. Another guy that he went into business with that took over eventually the whole park, if you watch the series, was called Jeff. So Jeff Joke. And that looks a whole lot like him. He had quite the style, you could say. And his name was Jeff Lowe. So the other one's Low Point. And of course, everyone has probably heard Carol Baskin's name, whether they know what it exactly means or not. But Carol Baskin, Cool Cat Carol. So she's got a little Tiger King poster or whatever it is, and it's got King marked out and put Queen. She always dressed in a lot of animal prints, so she's blending in there. And Batty Baskin is her second name. So those are pretty awesome. And last but not least, we have Doc Antle. And he is another sort of one of these animal preserve owners who is in, is it South Carolina or North Carolina? I can't remember, but I actually follow him on Instagram after this, just because their whole situation's pretty wackadoo too, but it's interesting if you like animals or just, want to kind of gawk at the odd situation that they have there. But he has a lot of girls that work for him, and a lot of guys too, and they all take care of the animals together, and they have kind of like this family compound thing going on. To each their own. They seem to love the animals. I'm not going to judge. It's just interesting. So Disturbing Doc, and that looks a lot like him. And they always wear those little headsets when they're doing their shows and stuff. Disturbing Doc and Party Animal Antle. So I just wanted to share with you the interesting limited editions. I didn't know that they did this, and like I said, they have another set of these that I did not purchase. These were $19.99 for the set, which is fairly pricey. So I have my one set. I'm good, but they come in this little plastic case to protect them. And I highly recommend, if you are a fan of these collectible cards, to just go take a look on their website, because I think they had different other things as well. So really interesting little aside there. And kind of going from Garbage Pail Kids to Garbage Pail Kids Tiger King from into another Tiger King item. I wanted to show you guys my Tiger King Citizen Brick Lego exclusive minifigure. Now granted, it's not really Lego, it's Citizen Brick, which if you don't know them, they do a lot of custom Lego compatible minifigures. And this was limited edition. They had several different designs of Joe Exotic, and this was the least rare. They made more of these than some of the other ones. They made him in his pink wedding shirt, which if you haven't seen it, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but there's a version of him in his pink wedding shirt, which is interesting just altogether. And he comes with a little tiger that's very much so like the Lego style. His exotic hat and one of his wackadoo type shirts. His crazy mustache and his mullet hair. And a gun, because he will wave a gun around in a heartbeat. And he even has his little piercings, which, let me see if I can get in there so you can see his face. Yeah. He's pretty funny. You see his chest hair and his necklace there too. It's really pretty funny. But yeah. So I had to get him. You know, I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but I'm a Lego minifigure collector. So when I got this, I thought, oh my gosh, I really wish I had a full-size Lego tiger to go with it. So I learned that the Lego tigers are pretty rare, and because they only came in one set, Lego brand set. So Patrick found for me this Lego tiger. It's a knockoff Lego tiger that came with several other big cats. And I mean, it looks just like one, and I just wanted it to, so he'd have a real size tiger to be with. I almost got like a little Lego four-wheeler set for him to go with, because that would have totally just rounded out the perfect little Tiger King play set. But anyway, I just thought this was pretty funny. And you know, it makes you wonder, like, when you get stuff like this that's very topical for the time, are people gonna, like, in 100 years, are people gonna be like, what in the world is that? Like, it was such a big deal right now. You wonder, you know, are these things gonna be a big deal now? So anyway, I hope you enjoyed me sharing just some silly little things with you that I love. And I hope you guys are having a great afternoon, and I will see you next time. Bye.